Well, welcome to another night of Unity basketball. Tonight, your Unity Eagles girls are hosting. Lost my sheet here. They're hosting Ladysmith Lumberjills tonight for this game. The Lumberjills are coming in with a conference record of 3-2, as they are 4-4 on the year. And your Unity Eagles are currently sitting as a record as 3-6, and they are 2-4 in the conference. The girls did have a conference win there on Saturday as they traveled to Ashland. And after this game here, the Lumberjills will be having a home game against Bloomer. And your Unity Eagles do not have another game until Thursday, and they'll be hosting the St. Croix Fall Saints in a conference game. We will be back in a few minutes, but thank you for joining us. I hope you had a great Christmas break. The school's back in swing, and basketball is going to be a lot during the weeks here coming up. So I hope you enjoy the evening, sit back, and enjoy some girls basketball.
gentlemen, and welcome to Unity for tonight's conference game between the visiting Ladysmith Lumberjills and our own Unity Eagles. And now, if you would please direct your attention to the video board for an important message from our team captains.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Unity Eagles girls basketball captains, and we welcome you to Unity for tonight's game. Unity and our opponent, along with the WIAA, require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events.
Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege and the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. Enjoyment and respect to those in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our officials for tonight. We appreciate you for being here.
Now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, tonight's lineup as the Unity Eagles host the Ladysmith Lumberjills. Unity's coming in with a 2-3 conference record, and I take that back. They're 2-4 in the conference, and Ladysmith is 3-2 in the conference. And they're introducing the young basketball players here for the girls. They'll be playing at halftime tonight.
Number 11, Vera Koenig. Number 12, Evelyn Trainer.
So if you are a basketball fan, this week is a busy one as the girls play tonight, and then again Thursday night against St. Croix Falls here. And the boys get to play Cameron tomorrow night, and they travel to Ladysmith on Friday.
Number 20, Elizabeth Anderson. Number 22, Sophie Christensen. And number 73, Lauren Peterson. Again, we'd like to thank our officials. We appreciate you being here tonight and for your dedication to the sport of basketball. Our officials tonight are Mr. Wayne Siskin, Mr. David DeRusso, and Mr. Scott Tatton. And now let's meet the starters for tonight. First,
Ladysmith, coached by Tim Prince. Number 1, senior Maya Gago. Number 3, Courtney Millen. Number 4, junior Braylee Wiles. Number 5, freshman Lila Gago. 13, senior Marika Gago.
Lumberjills are coached by Tim Prince, assisted by Jennifer Gago, Chad Gago, and Blake Prince. And now stand and meet your own Unity Eagles.
Now for the Unity Eagles.
Number 4,
Number 4, junior Caitlin Kaler. Number 15, junior Andrea Erickson. Number 21, senior Madison Wilhelm. Number 23, senior Marissa Anderson. Number 43, senior Brooklyn Cottville. The Eagles, thus far in the season, are being led with Andrea Erickson's roughly 12 points a game, and Madison Wilhelm and Marissa Anderson are averaging around 7 each. For the Lumberjills, they got the freshman, Layla Gago, averaging 15, and Marika Gago is averaging 12, and Briley Wiles with 10. And the Lumberjills get the tip. Almost got deflected, but they hang on to it. And number 3 gets a shot off, misses, and Caitlin gets the board for the Eagles. So Millen missing for the Lumberjills, and the Lumberjills will be putting a full court press on. And number 1, Maya gets a steal and lays it up. 2 points for Maya Gago. Andrea Erickson tries to pass ahead, and number 5, Lila gets a steal, and she comes down, gets a shot up, misses. But Maya gets the rebound, passes it out, back to Maya. And we got a jump ball there between Brooklyn Cottville and number 3, Courtney Millen. So it'll be Eagles ball on the jump as the Lumberjills got the opening tip. 2-0 Lumberjills, 17 minutes roughly in the first half. Eagles finally break the press over to half court. Almost a carry there, but Caitlin Kaler gets off a 3. She misses. Marissa Anderson gets the board, passes out to Wilhelm. And Caitlin will set up the offense here for the Eagles on top of the key. Lumberjills playing a man-to-man defense. Wilhelm tried passing over to Marissa Anderson. Tough pass for Marissa to hold on to. And number 5, Lila, brings it up court. Trying to hit Millen with the pass. Off her hands, out of bounds. So Eagles get the ball back. Erickson with the inbound. Going across. Anderson will get it across half court for the Eagles. Out to Andrea. She drives in, gets a shot up, and she scores. 2 points for Andrea Erickson. We got a 2-2 game. Almost a travel there by Maya, but she keeps the ball. Got a 3 off by Marika. But Brooklyn gets a rebound, and then Caitlin passes the ball ahead. And number 3, Briley. Number 4, Briley gets the rebound, pass in, and I believe that was by number 5. Lila Gago for 2, 4-2 Ladysmith. Eagles trying to get some offense going here. Tried pass inside to Erickson, but Lila gets a steal, and she comes down, gets an air shot up, miss, gets her own rebound. Caitlin with the D, misses again, gets an air shot up. And looks like Caitlin's going to get called for the foul, I guess. It is. Caitlin Kaler, her first. Team first. Number 4 puts up a 3, misses, but Maya gets the board. It's inside. Good D by Caitlin there. She gets the flick into the hands of Madison Wilhelm, but she steps out of bounds once she gets across half court. So it'll be Lumberjills' ball once again. Maya inside to Marika. She gets a post move up and in. Marika Gago for 2. 6-2 Ladysmith. They keep that full court press going. Eagles able to break it with the pass. Caitlin gets a running jumper. She misses into the hands of Maya. And she'll bring across half court for the Lumberjills. Andrew with the D. But they keep the ball. Layla with the pump fake. Marika with a deep 2. She misses. Brooklyn with the board for the Eagles. She passes out to Madison. Caitlin able to get out of that double team over to Andrea. Looking down low. Gonna be a foul here on Ladysmith. I believe it'll be number 4. It is. Number 4, Braylee Wiles with her first, team first. As Brooklyn and Madison take a seat for the Eagles, with Violet checking in, as well as Megan. Number 10, Patasic, checks in for the Lumberjills as well. Andrea gets the pass underneath, and she gets it up and in. She's got 4 for the Eagles. And the Eagles got it down to 2, 6-4, with about 13 and a half minutes left in the first half. A 3 for number 4. She misses early, and Marissa gets the board, and she'll bring it across half court. Back up for the Eagles to set up the offense. Erickson looking inside. She decides to take it all the way in, and she gets it and 1. Andrea Erickson taking control here to start for the Eagles. Gets her 3rd bucket of the night. She gets a chance for an and 1. It's a foul there, I believe is on 21. It is. Ellison Tucker, her first, team second. Eagles with a chance to take their first lead. And Andrea misses. As Tucker gets the board for the Lumberjills. Tucker will put up an elbow jumper. She misses. Miss Anderson comes away with the board, and there'll be a foul on number 1, Maya Gago. Gonna be her first, team 3rd. 6-6, 12:48 left in the first half. Eagles able to break that full court press once again. Anderson tried to hit Hill off her hands into the hand of Tucker. They pass it ahead. Good D by Andrea Erickson there, getting the block at the rim by Wiles, trying to get shot up. Kaler gets it out to Megan, and Marissa will set up the offense here. Drive it in, kick out to Violet, or to Megan. Try to get inside to Megan, but the Lumberjills get the flick there. Maya Gago is unable to get the ball, so it'll be Eagles side out. We got a tie game, 6-all, 12:08 left in the first. Marissa Anderson with the 3. She misses. Andrea Erickson underneath there for the board. She's able to draw another foul, so she'll be shooting 2. I believe this one will be on number 4 again, and it is. So Braylee Wiles with her second, team 4th. As I'm guessing Wiles will be taking a seat after picking up that second. Erickson misses a first. And she will, as number 25, Brooklyn Smith checks in for the first time, senior for the Lumberjills. And Caitlin takes a seat as Severson Vlasnik checks in for the Eagles. Erickson misses again, 0 for 3 on the free throws. Then she gets a reach and foul there on number 10, Bristol Patasic. So it'll be Andrew Erickson's first foul, team second. And the Lumberjills will bring across half court here. Erickson with the good D on top. She gets a steal, trying to take it in. She scores. Erickson with her 4th bucket, 8th point of the night. The Eagles got their first lead, 8-6. Kayla gets the ball, drives, misses, and then kicks it out. Potasic gets a 3 off, misses everything. And Smith is unable to get the rebound before it went out of bounds. So the Eagles get the ball. As Anderson takes a seat, as Wilhelm checks back in. Peterson and Severson-Vlasnik misconnect there on that pass, so it'll be an over and back. Peterson was expecting Severson-Vlasnik to stay out. She wanted to go back door. Pass ends up in the backcourt. Half-court violation as Andrew Erickson touched the ball in the backcourt. So Lumberjills will get the ball. As Maya will set up the offense here for them. Pass over to Layla Gago. She misses the layup. Erickson gets the rebound for the Eagles, and Wilhelm will bring across half court. Coach Kevin Harris wants to call a 30-second timeout to talk things over. We got an 8-6 Eagles lead, 10:38 left in the first. We'll be back after.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lip, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
All right, so after a 30-second timeout by Coach Harris, Eagles will inbound the ball here from the side out. Wilhelm will get the inbounds to the backcourt and bring it across half court. Getting pressured by Layla. Passes over to Peterson. Wilhelm will set up once again for the Eagles. Peterson inside to Severson-Vlasnik. Erickson kicks out to Peterson for a 3. And she misses. Wilhelm underneath for the rebound. She gets it up and gets fouled. I believe it'll be on number 3. And it is Courtney Millen, her first, team 5th. Wilhelm for 2. She finally hits a free throw for the Eagles. They were 0-4 before this hit here by Madison. So Eagles extend their lead to 9-6. As Erickson and Hill take a seat. Cottville checks back in along with Kaler. Wilhelm misses the free throw, and Layla Gago gets down there, gets the shot attempt up, gets a rebound. Misses again, and Severson-Vlasnik with the D, knocking it out of bounds. So Ladysmith retains the possession here. 9:58 left in the first. They're down 3. Gago kicks out to Marika Gago. She misses. Wilhelm with the tough board for the Eagles, and she's going to be called for a double dribble. Nice board for Madison. She did put the ball down once, 2 hands on it, put it down again for the double dribble. She was looking up, just couldn't get the pass up in time. So Ladysmith ball once again underneath. Maya gets the inbounds, running jumper, but Brooklyn there with the D. Good block. Passes out to Madison, and she'll get across half court for the Eagles. Tough pressure there by number 3. Courtney, she causes a jump ball with Madison, so it'll be Ladysmith ball on the jump. So Marika inbounds ball to Maya. Over to Layla. Layla, nice pass inside to Marika. Marika gets a shot up, misses, and Peterson there to try to get the board, but it's off her hands, out of bounds. So Ladysmith underneath. 9:07 left in the first half. Eagles still hanging on to a 3-point lead. Nice pass inside by the Lumberjills there. Back out to Layla, over to Maya. Marika, over to Layla. She's gonna get a shot up, and she scores. Layla Gago for 2, 9-8 Eagles. And the Lumberjills getting that full court press here. Peterson throws ahead to Severson-Vlasnik to break the press. And Marika knocks the ball out of bounds, so it'll be Eagles side out. Number 4, Braylee Wiles checks back in, along with 21, Allison Tucker. And Andrew Erickson checks in for the Eagles as Severson-Vlasnik checks his seat. Erickson gets the inbounds. She drives over, kicks out to Megan. Over to Caitlin. Good D by number 3 on Brooklyn. Wilhelm gets the ball with Tucker right on her. Taylor with Maya on her. Gonna do something with it. Kicks over to Peterson. Caitlin looking to try to get position, and Maya Gago with the quick hands. She'll take it the other way for 2, and she scores. We got a tie game. Nope, take that back. Ladysmith's up 10-9. 10-9 Lumberjills as Ladysmith regains the lead. So they've had it mostly for the first half here. Caitlin inside. She draws the foul, I believe, on number 1. There it is. So Maya Gago, her second, team 6. So it'll be Eagles ball underneath. Marissa checks in for Megan. Madison looking to inbound ball. She throws it into Brooklyn just in time. Erickson trying to drive there, and there's going to be a foul on Marika. Marika Gago using her body a little too much there on that. So it'll be her first, team 7th. So Andrea's shooting a 1-on-1. Coach Prince pleading his case a little bit on that one, but that was body at 13. So we got Andrea shooting a 1-on-1. Off the front of the rim once again for Andrea. And Maya Gago gets the board and brings across half court for the Lumberjills. She gets double teamed there, kicks it out to number 10. And it's going to be off Brooklyn's hand. Out of bounds. As Potasic got the 3 off, missed it, but it was off of Brooklyn's hands, out of bounds. So Lumberjills ball. Marika inbounding the ball here. She hits Braylee back to Marika. She's got double team, triple team there. Gets it out to Kayla. Nice pass underneath to number 21, Allison Tucker. Kayla Gago to Tucker for 2. And the Lumberjills extend their lead to 12-9. Anderson tried to drive it all the way in. Number 5 with the quick hands there into the hands of Stasic for 2. She misses on the shot, but she's fouled on the lay-in attempt. Falls on number 43, Brooklyn Cottville, her first, team 3rd. Bristol shooting 2, she hits the first. Extends her lead to 13-9. Make that 14-9. She hits them both. Lumberjills drop back. So they got a 5-point lead. Still playing that good man half-court defense there. Making the Eagles work for everything. Erickson able to save it out to Madison, but it's blocked by number 4, Briley. And into the hands of Bristol. And then passes over to Marika, and she'll bring across half court for Ladysmith. Gonna be an offensive foul or defense? Defensive foul on that. They said Andrea Erickson, number 15, so it'll be her second. Team 4th. Ladysmith one ball underneath. So to Briley Wiles, over to Tucker for a 3, in and out. But Marika there for the rebound. She gets fouled on the putback attempt by Caitlin Kaler. This will be Caitlin's second, team 5th. As Marika Gago will be shooting 2. Marika misses the first. She switches the second. Marika has 3 on the night as Ladysmith extends her lead to 15-9. Good D by Kayla. Passes ahead to Bristol for 2, and she scores. Defense into offense on that one for Ladysmith. 17-9 Ladysmith. Erickson over to Hill. Cross to Anderson. Back over to Violet with it for a deep 2. She misses off the back of the rim. And Marika runs down the rebound for Ladysmith. Layla on the drive. Was able to draw a foul. That's going to be on Andrea, much to the coach Harris's disbelief. This will be Andrea's 3rd. She'll be sit for the rest of the half, I imagine. So it's the team 6. So Marika inbounds the ball to Maya. Marika gets it underneath, in and out. She almost had the rebound, but comes into the hands of Marissa Anderson, who passes ahead to Severson-Vlasnik for 2, and she scores. Hayden Severson-Vlasnik for her first 2 of the game. 17-11 Ladysmith. Maya gets the ball for a 3 off the back of the rim. Severson-Vlasnik couldn't quite get possession of that rebound, so it'll be Ladysmith ball side out. Ladysmith, 8-point lead, the largest of the games thus far. Anderson getting in there for the jump ball, so it'll be Eagles ball. She got in it with Smith there on that to cause the jump ball, good D. And we got a timeout here. 32nd by Coach Prince.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
So the Eagles will mount the ball here after the timeout by Coach Prince, as they got a 17-11 lead. Megan with the drive. Good D by 25. Megan gets another one up. She does get the fall on the second attempt here. I believe it's on 13. Marika Gago. Going to be her second. Team 8th. And Megan shooting 2. Front of the rim, backboard. Front of the rim miss for her on the first. Wilhelm will check in for Anderson. 4:38 left in the half. And we'll be shooting free throws every foul here on out for the first half. Peterson misses a second as well. And Courtney Millen gets the rebound for the Lumberjills. Get across half court. Millen gonna be tried for the travel. So Tucker checks in as Gago takes a seat. And Kaler will bring across half court for the Eagles. Wilhelm double teamed over to Peterson. Peterson getting the double team over to Kaler for a 3. Misses. Wilhelm going to be tipped off of her out of bounds. It's her and Kaylee. Gago we're going after that board. After Layla. Gago. It was off of Wilhelm. As Marika takes the seat for the Lumberjills. Nice pass inside to number 25, Smith for 2. Tucker to Smith. Lumberjills back up 8, 19-11. 3:40 left rough in the first half. Okay, we're in trouble there. Coach Harris, we got a foul call. Gonna be a foul there. A little too aggressive there by the Lumberjills, evidently. Number 4, Braylee Wiles. It's gonna be her 3rd. Team 9th. So Kaler found herself in trouble. Was able to get the foul call. So she'll be shooting a 1-on-1. She hits the first. Nice free throw there for Caitlin. Her first point of the game, 19-12. Misses a second into the hands of Brooklyn Smith. And Layla will bring across half court for the Lumberjills. Inside to 21 with the miss. Back out again to Tucker, she misses. But Courtney Millen there with the rebound to put back up and in. 21-12. Ladysmith up 9. I'm gonna say over and back. Coach Harris pleading his case, saying it was deflected, but the ref said no, it wasn't. So Layla, not Lila, Layla will inbound the ball here for the Lumberjills as Smith takes a seat and Marika checks back in. Gonna be a travel there on 21, Ellison Tucker, shuffling her feet. So the Eagles ball. Maya checks in for Courtney. For Ladysmith. And Caitlin will get the inbound. bring it across half court for the Eagles. Tried to pass ahead to Madison, but the Lumberjills get the steal. Layla gets the ball. Maya, nice pass over to Marika. Caitlin, good D. Madison, a little aggressive there on the reach in, so she'll be called for the foul. Her first, team 7th. So Marika will be shooting a 1-on-1. So Brooklyn and Marissa check in for Hayden and Violet. And number 25, Brooklyn Smith, will check in for Ellison Tucker for Ladysmith. So Marika shooting a 1-on-1 here for the Lumberjills. They're already up 9 to make it 10. Largest lead of the night thus far for the Lumberjills. 2:18 left in the half. Now it's up 11. As Marika hit her 4th and 5th point of the night for them. Megan, nice pass inside to Caitlin for 2, and she scores. Caitlin's got 3 on the night, 23-14. Marissa Anderson's going to be called for the foul there for the Eagles. Going to be her first, team 8th. So Maya will be shooting a 1-on-1. Off the front of the room with the first. Layla's there to put it back up. Lila for the 2. She's got her 2nd bucket of the night. 25-14. Lumberjills. That's going to be out of bounds off Layla. Wilhelm's got to get it in just in time. It's Caitlin set up the offense here. Minute 16 left. Marcel looking inside. Kicks it over to Caitlin. And she gets in trouble as Maya Diego there causes a jump ball. So it'll be Ladysmith ball here on the jump. 11-point lead. 1:06 left in the first half. Layla will put up a 3 off the front of the rim and into the hands of Brooklyn Cottville. And she'll bring across half court here for the Eagles over to Madison. Tried to feed inside to Marissa. Tipped into the hands of Brooklyn. Caitlin back to Madison for a 3. Off the back of the rim, miss. Tipped around. Marissa Anderson gets the board for the Eagles. She gets a shot up. Tries to fall on Marika Gago. Believe it is. So it'll be her 3rd. As that's our 2nd player with 3 fouls here in the first half. Marissa shooting 2. Looking for her first points of the game. Off the front of the room with the first. So Hayden and Violet check in for Brooklyn and Caitlin. And Marika takes a seat with her 3rd personal. As Bristol checks in for her. Marissa gets the 2nd to fall. Her first point of the night. 25-15. Maya Gago for 3, off the back of the rim and in. 13-point lead here for the Lumberjills. As the Eagles looking to get a bucket here before the half. Nice inside pass to Madison for 2, and she scores. Nice work by the Eagles offense to get to 28-17. And Hayden Severson Glasnick too aggressive on that three there. No chance she's going to get that off. Sit back, contest, but don't run into them. So Maya will be shooting three with no time left on the clock. That'll be Severson Glasnick's first. Team ninth. Maya in and out with the first. She's got 7 thus far. Hits the second. And off the further rim with the third. So the first half comes to a close with the Eagles 17. Ladysmith Lumberjills 29. First half here, Andrew Erickson has 8 leading for the Eagles. And the Lumberjills have Marika with 7 and Maya with 7 as they lead them. So we'll be back in a few minutes as these little girls basketball gonna play here at the halftime. Well, first, second half getting ready to get underway here. First half, once again, Eagles were led with Andrew Erickson by their 8, for her 8. Maya Gago had 8 for the Lumberjills to lead them. And Rika Gago has 7. It will be Eagles ball here to start the second half as they find themselves down 12. So the Eagles seeing if they can set things right. Marissa gets the deflection. Caitlin gets a jumper off the front of the rim, miss into the hands of Marika, who passes over to Maya. Lumberjills have possession once again. Number 4, Wiles with a 3. She misses. Wilhelm comes away with the board for the Eagles. Erickson over to Wilhelm. Erickson with a nice drive and finish. She's now got 10 to lead the Eagles, and they cut the lead down to 10. Had a pass attempt inside there, but the Lumberjills able to keep the possession. Wiles will try a 3 again. This time she hits. Maya hits her for the 3. First points of the game for Braylee Wiles. And Ladysmith up 12. Caitlin with a drive. Draws contact from number 5, Layla Gago. So Caitlin will be shooting 2, as that is the first foul on Lila. Team first. Caitlin with 3 thus far on the night. She misses the first. She hits the second. 32-20. Maya sets up the offense here for the Lumberjills. Maya to Marika. She takes a drive. She misses, but she draws a foul. See who it's on here. It's going to be on number 4, Caitlin Gaylor. Her 3rd. Team 2nd. Team 1st. So it's 1-1 here in the half. Marika misses the first. She gets the second to fall. Marika now with 8 on the night for the Lumberjills, 33-20. Wilhelm in trouble. He's able to get it over to Caitlin. Caitlin gets the ball taken away from Layla Gago. This is it. Marissa knocks it out of bounds for the Eagles. So it'll all be Ladysmith ball. Marika over to Layla. She caused a good D by Brooklyn there to cause the jump ball. Nice drive attempt. Brooklyn with the good hands. Caused the jump, but will be Ladysmith ball on the jump. Wiles for 3, she misses. Anderson tips into Brooklyn, tries to pass ahead. But then a turnover there as Rayleigh gets the steal and turns it back over, passing it to Brooklyn. So the Eagles will set up the offense here now. Wilhelm thought about the 3. Erickson drives in for 2. And she's going to get the bucket, and she gets a chance for an and 1. So Andrea with 12 on the night. This number 3, Courtney Mellon, gets called for the foul. Going to be her second, team second. So the basket is good. There they got it up on the board, 33-22. Andrea shooting 1. She misses once again from the free throw line. Number 5, Layla Gago gets the board. Pass out to Marika. She gets a drive and scores for 2. Marika with 10 on the night. Gonna be a travel call there on the Eagles. Caitlin, so it'll be Lumberjill's ball. Megan Peterson and Violet Hill check in for the Eagles. This is Brooklyn Cottville and Madison Wilhelm will take a seat. Layla will bring across half court for the Lumberjills. Deep 3 by Marika, and she hits it. Nice shot there by Marika. She's got 13 now to lead all scorers. Caitlin in trouble. Able to get over to Violet. Tries to pass it inside to Marissa. And there's going to be a foul on number 5. Lila Gago with the push. Going to be her second. Team third. Smaya checks in for Marika. And Marissa will inbound ball to Violet. Erickson over to Marissa. Too high of a pass, off her hands, out of bounds. So it'll be Ladysmith ball. They're up 16 with 13:50 left in the game. Dasick for 3, and she hits. She lined that one up. And she hits it. She's got 7 on the night. Biggest lead here is they're up 19. Caitlin is going to get called for the offensive push-off on Maya. So it'll be Caitlin's 4th. Team second. So Hayden will have to check in for Caitlin. Nice pass underneath to Bristol Potasic, and she puts it in. 9 for her. So we got a 21-point ball game. Severson Vlasnik for a nice jumper. She misses. Violet Hill gets the board. Peterson out to Anderson for 3 off the front of the rim. Peterson able to tip it over to Violet Hill. But number 3, Courtney Millen, is able to get the steal. And she'll pass it back to Maya to set up the Ladysmith offense here. Deep 2 for Layla, she misses. Marissa Anderson gets the board for the Eagles. And she can't keep the ball as she hits it out of bounds. And Coach Harris will call a timeout here. 43-22, 12:31 left in the game. Be back after a word from us. So Ladysmith gets the ball. Up 21. So they definitely are in control here. Marika inside to Bristol. Good team pass in there by the Lumberjills, making the Eagles defense work. Ladysmith in no hurry to score. So I'll pass it around until they get a good shot. And number 5 takes a deep 3. She misses as Erickson and Violet collide for the rebound. And number 25 there, Brooklyn Smith, is able to put the ball back up and in. 45-22. Maya almost got the steal. Andrew Erickson with the jumper. And Marika comes away with the board for Ladysmith. This pass inside to Brooklyn for another 2 for her. Ladysmith really taking control here now, 47-22. Severson Vlasnik tried to pass it over to Violet Hill, but Bristol there with the steal, and Layla will take it all the way and score. She's leading the team with 15 average, but she's only got 6 tonight thus far. 49-22. Erickson for 2, and she puts it up and in. Erickson now with 14. This pass inside to Layla for 2. She misses. But Marika gets the board. Passes over to Maya for 2. She misses. Layla gets the rebound once again. Marika, nice shot fake, and there's going to be a bump there by Megan Peterson. She stuck her hip leg out for the foul. Her first, team third. Braley checks in along with Courtney as Bristol and Layla take a seat. Smith with the free throw jumper. She misses, but they have number 4 there, Braley Wiles, with the putback. She's got 5 on the night. 51-24, 10 minutes left. Gonna be a foul call here on number 3, Courtney Millen, her third, team 4th. So Wilhelm will inbound the ball underneath for the Eagles. Erickson calling for the ball. She does get it. She gets it up, misses, gets her board. Another attempt, misses, gets in her board. And she got fouled. I believe this is going to be a number 3, and it is. Her third, her 4th now. She picked up 2 back-to-back. So Wilhelm once again will inbound ball for the Eagles. Out to Severson Vlasnik. Or to Violet Hill for a deep 2. She misses everything. And Maya gets the board for the Lumberjills. She'll pull it out to set up the offense. 9:30 left in the game. Wilhelm deflects it out of bounds. So it'll be Ladysmith ball. Bristol check in for Courtney for the Lumberjills. And Brooklyn for Violet for the Eagles. America. It's the ball stolen, and Severson Vlasnik for 2 going the other way. Marika there with the inbounds. Got the ball stolen. Bright spot for the Eagles. There hasn't been too many tonight. 51-26. They get another steal here with Wilhelm, deflection to Brooklyn. Erickson drives in, No basket, saying she got the foul on the floor. Foul is on number 25. Her first, team 6, so one more foul for the Eagles to be shooting. Brooklyn out to Severson Vlasnik, and she traveled. So another turnover. Brooklyn will take a seat. Lila will check in for the Lumberjills here. Lila. Pass over to Maya. Braley back over to Layla. She gets a running layup for 2. She's got 8 on the night now. Erickson gets across half court for the Eagles, looking to score. She draws a foul on number 5. Lila got a goal, her third. Andrea will be shooting 1-on-1. Madison will take a seat. And Caitlin will be checking in here for Andrea Erickson. She can make her first or second. She misses the first, so Marca gets aboard for the Lumberjills. Nice pass. Marca with the jumper. She misses. Erickson comes away with the board for the Eagles. 53-26. 7:45 left in the game. Nice pass to Erickson for 2 from Anderson. Nice give and go there on that. So Erickson has 16 now for the Eagles to lead all scorers. And they're only down 15. 7:26 left. Inside to Marca. Nice pass inside to Bristol for 2. Nice teamwork there by the Lumberjills. Bristol with 11 on the night for them. Megan Peterson with the jumper off the pass for 3. She misses. Bristol comes away with the board for the Ladysmith. Maya will bring across half court and set up. And Braley is going to be called for shuffling her feet with the travel. So Caitlin will now check in for Andrea. 55-28, 6:49 left in the ball game. Caitlin in trouble. She's able to get the ball over to Severson Vlasnik. Hayden in trouble. Tried to get Marissa with the pass, but it's going to be out of bounds. So Ladysmith, once again, will bring the ball up. They're up 55-28. Good D by the Eagles. Caitlin comes away with the ball. Nice pass inside to Marissa, out to Severson Vlasnik, who tries to hit Caitlin there, but tipped out of bounds by Marca. So it'll be Eagles ball underneath. Bristol will take a seat. This is Brooklyn checks in for her for the Ladysmith. And we got full timeout here. I believe it's by Coach Harris. It is. So we'll be back afterward from our So it'll be Eagles ball here after a timeout. So they're down 55-28 with just under 6 left in the game. And the Eagles are going to get a foul call on number 25, Brooklyn Smith. Going to be her second. Team 8th. So Brooklyn will be shooting a one-on-one. Eagles have not shot well from the free throw line tonight. They've hit 4 all night, missed a bunch of one-on-ones. But Brooklyn hits her first one-on-one on this. Her first point of the night for the Eagles, 55-29. Misses a second off the back of the rim, and Brooklyn Smith gets a board for the Lumberjills. And Maya will bring across half court. Marika passes over to Lila. Marika over to Lila. Pass it around. Lumberjills are not looking to score anything unless they have a good looking shot. And Lila will put up a 3. She misses. Brooklyn Smith gets the board for Lumberjills. Marika with a nice move. She misses. But Lila gets the board and she'll put it up. Miss. But Marika gets the board and she's going to be fouled by Marissa Anderson. Marissa Anderson's first foul. Team 4th. And Marika will be shooting 2. She hits the first. Lila takes a seat for the Lumberjills, as well as Severson, Lasnik, Peterson, and Brooklyn. And Marika hits the second. He's got 15 for the Lumberjills to lead them in scoring. And Violet Hill there with her pass, just a little over the head of her teammate, out of bounds. So Ladysmith once again will have the ball as they're up 18. Take that back, they're up 28, 57-29. Deep 3 by number 4, Braylee Wiles, and she hits, nothing but net. She's got 7 on the night. Now it's 60-29. Violet trying to pass over to Madison, but Brooklyn Smith there with the steal, and she'll take it all the way for 2. She's got 8 on the night for the Lumberjills, 62-29. Just over 4 minutes left in the game. Marissa gets the ball. Caitlin loses control of it. She gets the ball blocked on her shot attempt. And the Lumberjills will bring across half court, coming the other way. Braylee with an elbow jumper off the rim and out of bounds. So be Eagles ball. Bristol will check in for Maya for the Lumberjills. Eagles ball, 62-29, 3:28 left. Erickson kicks over to Mercer for 3. Off the rim, misses. But Erickson gets the board. Back over to Mercer for 2. She misses. Wilhelm trying to fight in there for the rebound. But Marika comes away with the board. She'll take it all the way for 2. She misses. Violet gets a block. And then the Lumberjills pass the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Eagles ball. This is number 22. Madeline Schleichner checks in for the first time, along with number 12, Belle Carlson. 250 and counting. Eagles down a bunch. Caitlin in trouble. She gets a shot up. Good D by Ladysmith. Gonna be knocked out of bounds by Ladysmith. So Caitlin will unball the ball underneath. Gotta get it in. She does to Violet just in time. She gets a jumper and goes. Violet's first two of the point for the Eagles. First two on the night. And Coach Prince just wants a timeout to get a lineup change here. And so they have number 12. Or number 15, I take that back. Haley Hyacel checks in for the first time, as well as 23. Kate Yaka. Allison Tucker puts up a shot, misses. Belle Carlson comes away with the board for the Eagles. Madeline with the ball. Over to Caitlin. Madeline over to Violet Hill. Out to Andrea. And she's going to get called for the charge. Right idea. Just need to come to a jump step on that and go up for the jumper. Gonna be her fourth. She'll check out. Along with Caitlin and Violet. The Eagles have Megan Peterson and Hayden checking in, as well as number 5, Breen Nelson for the first time. Ayala misses, gets her rebound, and scores. She's got 10 now on the night. 64-31. Nice pass from Madeline inside to Nelson for 2. Nice look by Madeline. 64-33. Maya gets the miss. And Megan Peterson there with the board for the Eagles. Madeline will set it up for the Eagles here. She's in trouble. Maya Oliver, she's able to get the ball to Hayden. Megan. A little bit of an extension. No foul call. Maya comes away with the loose ball, and she scores 2. Maya with 10 now for the Lumberjills as well. 66-33. Coming to the end here. Last 15 seconds. Eagles see if they can finish on a high note, and they turn the ball over. So this will do it. 66-33. Ladysmith with the win. Ladysmith now goes to 5-4 on the season, 4-2 in conference. And your Eagles fall to 3-7 and 2-5 in the conference. Thank you for joining us. Tomorrow night, as long as school's not canceled, the Eagles boys will be hosting the Cameron Comets. And on Thursday, Unity Eagles will be hosting the St. Croix Falls Saints. Ladysmith gets to travel back home for tomorrow night, and they host Bloomer. Hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, and we'll maybe see you tomorrow night.